what's going on? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have a beer review. This one comes from none other than Founders Brewing. This is going to be their French Toast Bastard. This is a Scotch ale, bourbon barrel aged Scotch ale with vanilla, cinnamon, and maple. So, pretty excited to get into this one. I have not tried this variant of this beer. I've had Backwoods Bastard several times, and it's always a good one. So thought, let's try something different. Let's see this. I saw it recently. It's like, let's grab it. This was bottled on September 21st, so it's a little over 3 months old. 11.1%, and this is part of their barrel aged series. Let's go ahead and get this in the glass. We'll leave a little bit. Let's see what the commercial description is. Backwoods Bastard gets the full-fledged breakfast treatment. Our malty and rich bourbon barrel aged Scotch ale is introduced to the essence of smooth maple, warm cinnamon, and notes of sweet vanilla for an incredibly decadent brunch-inspired sipper. One taste, and you'd swear you were digging into your Sunday morning French toast. Breakfast for dinner? Anyone? All right, so let's see. As far as the color goes, deep amber color. It's actually, you can only see the red sort of colors around the edges of the glass there. It's got a clarity to it, but it's only, you can only tell it's clear through the light. It looks pretty dark otherwise. About a half a finger of sort of an off-white khaki head dissipating fairly quickly. And I do see a decent amount of carbonation bubbles streaming up. That's it for appearance. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Oh man, that smells really, really nice. Ooh, I think decadent is a perfect word for this. Oh, big time, like maple syrup and cinnamon and vanilla. It's all there. Ooh, man, that smells like breakfast. It makes me want to eat some freaking waffles and French toast. Like, it smells really sweet, but it's not quite as sweet as I was thinking it was going to be. Like, it's not overly sweet on the aroma. Jeez, man, that smells fantastic. Like, you get a little bit of that undertone, like the base beer, the little bit of the base Scotch ale, basically. To be quite honest with you, I'm not getting a ton of barrel character. Like, I'm not getting any boozy, like whiskey or bourbon type of notes. It's straight up vanilla, cinnamon, and just the maple syrup. Man, I don't know what else to say. That's all I'm smelling. It smells fantastic. Let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. Oh, man. Dude, that is so good. What a pleasant, just super, just pleasing beer. That's got just enough of the barrel character to keep me interested. I'm not a huge fan of bourbon in general, so I do enjoy a bourbon barrel aged stout, but I'm not the biggest fan of bourbon. So this has got just enough barrel character to keep me interested. It's a little oaky, but the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the syrup are just off the chain, and it's done in the just best way possible. It's just not, like, I want to say it's not even pastry level sweet. Like, it's got a really distinct and just prevalent sweetness to it, but it comes across in a way that is just a little more drinkable than you might, expect it to be. The body is on the lighter side of medium. It's not super creamy. It's got a decent amount of carbonation to it. But man, that syrup is just fantastic. I'm loving it. Like I said, lighter side of medium. Decent amount of carbonation. Moderately carbed, somewhere around there. It's got a sweetness that lingers. It's more of the vanilla syrup thing. It's just sitting on the back of your tongue. But it's more drinkable than what you would maybe expect for this. It really is. I mean, you can tell this is a bigger beer. It's a little bit of warming in the chest, but man, is the alcohol pretty well hidden for 11.1%. I mean, just being honest. I mean, it's very, very drinkable for this ABV. There's no bitterness whatsoever. I feel like I'm even getting a little bit of this licorice type of note on the back of my tongue. It's definitely malty. Look at it. I mean, you can pretty much tell that by the appearance of this beer. It's malty, but it comes across very nice. Almost a cola look when it's pouring. I don't know, man. I really have zero complaints out of this. I think they really nailed it. I mean, the vanilla, cinnamon, maple is all there. It's fantastic. Look at this label, by the way. It's got the Backwoods Bastard with his pancakes and butter. Killer beer. Excuse me. Killer beer. I just added the rest in there. Let's go ahead and give it another sip. Man, I don't know if this is a new variant of this beer or if it's something they do every year. To be quite honest with you, I don't keep up with this beer, to that degree. But this is something that I'm going to continuously grab every time I see it because, or especially during the winter months, I think this is a really, really nice winter beer. And if you haven't had it, I would definitely encourage you to try it. Super tasty. Very, very pleasant. It seems like a beer that you would drink on a cold night, light the fireplace, sit outside by a fire pit, whatever it is. This beer seems like it would be perfect for that. So, again, French Toast Bastard from Founders. As far as the rating goes on this one, I'm going 4.4 on this one. I mean, I think it's absolutely killer. So, would love to know what you thought about it if you've had it. If you haven't had it, I encourage you to pick it up, give it a shot. And if you like this video, do me a favor and hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.